Alright, we look at the adverbial phrases. Here we go. Adverbial phrases modify verbs. Yes, I do know that the adverb modifies both verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. But the major focus of the adverbial phrase is the verb. So, they answer the questions where, when, why, how, to what extent, and other questions that may not be captured here. Now, the adverbial phrase may be typical adverbs, or it may be a prepositional phrase. Remember I said earlier that prepositional phrases may work as adverbs or adjectives. That is usually why you don't have the term prepositional phrase. If you are asked what's a grammatical name and function, don't go saying prepositional phrase, because that will not be accepted by the person asking you the question. The prepositional phrase will either be working as an adverb or as an adjective. So the function it performs determines its name. Alright? But in isolation, if I write at home is a prepositional phrase. In front of the class is a prepositional phrase when it is not in a sentence. But if it is in a sentence or in a reply to a question, if it is a reply to a question, it will either be working as an adjective or as an adverb. So, we look at these examples. I woke up quite early. We have two adverbs here, quite and early. Quite is modifying early, but together they modify the verb woke up. That was why I said earlier that I don't want to look at the fact that adverbs modify other things. In this sentence, quite defines how early this person woke up. But the two of them join to modifying woke up. So the grammatical name is adverbial phrase of time. The grammatical function is it modifies the verb woke up. I returned last week. Last is an adverb. Week is also an adverb. You may think it's a noun, but it's actually a typical adverb. Now, I returned last week. Last week is adverbial phrase of time, and it modifies the verb returned. Then, she quietly left the house. Remember what I said at the beginning, the introduction to phrases. Here is the word quietly, just one word, quietly. It is in a sentence. It is working or functioning as a grammatical unit. Therefore, it is a full-fledged phrase. Quietly here is adverbial phrase of manner. It modifies the verb left, defining how the person left. Then, we have the girl was at her grandmother's compound. The girl was at her grandmother's compound. At her grandmother's compound is adverbial phrase of place. Now, this is a typical prepositional phrase, but it is working as an adverb, telling us where. Now, when we talked about the adjectival phrases, I told you that the adjectival phrases, the prepositional phrase that will work as an adjective will come immediately after the noun qualifies. But this one comes immediately after the verb. Alright? So, coming immediately after the verb, it modifies the verb, and so is adverbial phrase of place. The driver parked between two big trees. Between is a preposition. Trees is a noun. Therefore, this is another example of prepositional phrase working as an adverb. In this regard, the grammatical name is adverbial phrase of place, and it modifies the verb packed. Alright? Please pay good attention to all these lessons, and as we have always promised you, there are questions for each of our lessons. Go to the question section, answer the question, do the exercises as much as you can. Some of them may not have backup answers because students are bound to run to the answers for rescue. So we could just give you the questions and allow you to work things out for yourself. All the same, follow these lessons gradually and you won't miss anything. We have finished our work on phrases. We've exposed you to the idea of phrases. We said a phrase is a meaningful group of words without a finite verb. We've given you reasons why one word in action could be serving as a phrase. And we've seen noun phrases, adjectival phrases, and adverbial phrases. Always trust us to give you the best. Thank you.